defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the World Cup in my style with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Crease here as he's past the 30. So returned over field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bombers. Ready. Hot.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. So they get 8 out of that completion. And they'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run with a 2nd-round pick for Eagles drive. And he'll get it out to midfield. Right at midfield at the 50.
A gain of 9
yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First down.
Best to describe that one. I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
Straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches. We just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver when he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
To throw, here's Nix. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Troy Franklin. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a gain of 4.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Corey Diggs. And the Titans are going to take over here by number 30. Okay, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Ready! Cougar 19! Ready!
The first year, he lost the football. Oh, the lineman on the other side has got it.
Wow, it's not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Pollard going to try the right side. And a solid run here as our pick is way down to the 42-yard line.
Brought down by Brandon.
Give him 16 yards there. A Tennessee first down.
16 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ready! Panther 60! Panther 60!
Throwing is Ward. And this is incomplete.
Ward's pass.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. As Bill plays off that, forcing that incompletion.
Here's second and 10.
Let's go! I see Cardinal. Ready?
Now Ward. Man, and that's Calvin Ridley.
Ward's pass.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll leave him with third and a full yard to
Gain
go.
of 8 yards.
Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Third down and 1. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying some plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
2nd and 5. Now it's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's got it inside the 10. And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
First quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this goal can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Nix to the air. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Will Lutz lining up for the
Will Lutz on for one on the new year as his kick is good.
Score, Broncos 7, Titans nothing. Will Lutz
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Throwing Nix. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Second and 10.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. Throw inside complete. That's Franklin. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hold on, Joe. Ready? Ready? That's me.
Trying to run for it. Here's Hardy. And he will have the Broncos first down by about 8 yards. They're able to convert on 3
yards.
It's pretty simple. You put the return over, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go bring it out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. On first down, back to Harvey. And a short pickup there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings
And
up
that's the type
second
of play
down.
to fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that run.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. That's Sutton from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. What's good on the extra point? And it's now 14-0.
Broncos 14. Titans nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And they'll get him down inside the 30
The
to
Titans take over
27.
first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. But for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And they work this well upfield across the 35. That's a way out on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down. I'll tell you, there is no way to do it for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Well, his early struggles continue. Here's another intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Setting up a screen for Harvey. Stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Pollard here on first down, and he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
A loss of a yard.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Tennessee.
A gain of 37. A first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up first and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tony Pollard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Titans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talked to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 18.
Even against double coverage.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
2 guys on it, yet he finds a
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's first and 10. Nix from the shotgun. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way home for Broncos score. Evan Ingram, 69 yards. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns.
His kick is good.
Lutz with the extra point.
Makes the score.
And it's now 21-7.
Titans 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown. But Charles, they looked up, but they're still in double digits. So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 8, 19 Lions.
Throwing now, Ward. He completes it to Ridley. And into the end zone for Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Calvin Ridley, 56 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there to 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
It's just a battle for wins in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
Jeremy
Fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt.
Broncos.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Returnable for Lockett. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you need a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? as good as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the run defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
60 Bison, 6
To throw, here's Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Block at the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Ward. Got his man, a Conqueror. And we will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking.
Run straight ahead for Palmer. And just a couple yards inside the 17.
Now it's stuck to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially as the big fighting guys in the middle of this dig, has got to be priority one.
Second down and 8.
Ready.
Here's Ward. And he will score.
Touchdown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A 16-yard touchdown.
Lining up for the point
and the
after.
Titans are back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-1 game.
Titans 20.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, this is what most games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. And sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Captain.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way, Broncos score. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage.
Is good.
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We've yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you at a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. Good defense has a touchdown. Well, it's one thing to get the interception. It was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
They turned and find blocks. A lot of them quick from behind, block someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's Ridley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 15.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
To throw is Ward. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
His kick is good.
Extra point by Slide is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point is up successful. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Nix. Quickly into the hands of Mims. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
A gain of
Now a timeout called from by the offense. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and a couple.
Let's go. Hold on, set.
Operating from the gun. Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 65 yards. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is up to 15 now.
Broncos 42. Titans 27.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 91 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
But I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2nd and 3. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Loss of 9 yards.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Brandon Jones picking it off. Well, Charles, you need to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. We'll be human if you want. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively. Down 2 scores here, so how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
They've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Going to run again here with Pollard. 15 yards out as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Here we go. 18, Rattler. 18.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Ward now working out of the gun. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Off-play action, Ward. His throw incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
18.
Back to throw. Ward. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
First down.
Taking up the gun. A few times here today. This runs going to go
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And that's That's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
Third and
that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Trying to run forward, Pollard. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
He was taken down at the
13 yards for him on the ground now as he's been terrific here this afternoon.
Tennessee.
Got ready. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Spears. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7. It leaves him with a second and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tony Pollard, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans are able to come into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will shave one more off this lead.
Titans, 34.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And they will wrangle them down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game to try to get momentum back. Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, because your game plan doesn't change. Your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Captain. Ready.
They run straight ahead with Harden. And past the 35, will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 big yards on that one out of Denver first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? He hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one good carry away from busting this open.
And the pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. He'll get that complete to Franklin.
Nix's pass.
Of course, the catch was always difficult, but after that, we're able to stay on this speed and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
Hold on a second.
Here's Nix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Taking 10 yards there as this offense is on a run. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Nick's going to tap this forward. On this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the
on second down.
And 10. At the
Nice play
17-yard
design there
line.
with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
To throw, here's Nix. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete.
In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Back to the air with Nix. Finds his tight end Ingram. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
It's now 4th down.
And that's going to make it 4th down.
Something taken from me. Hold my set. Ready.
They'll try it now with Harvey. And he's not even got very close to picking up the foot. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can get back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 19 Chargers.
Throwing is Ward. And that is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Ward. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And taken at the 46. A very nice punt that time. They get 11 back on the return.
3-yard line.
And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
No one likes to see that drop, but I guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Throwing Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 3rd. Falls on the bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for Broncos 1st down.
That's good.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Nix to the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Takes this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ready, 180, behind.
Now it's Nix. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Intended for Evan Ingram.
How did he miss it?
Second and
Wide open
10.
in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Quickly here, and that's complete.
Nix's pass.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a 1st down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty.
Ready.
It's Harvey. And he will take it in for a touchdown. His first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Lining up for the point after.
Let's look to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Good. Makes the score Broncos 49, Titans 34. Will Lutz to kick off
After the
for
touchdown,
the
Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Their own 31-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be the worst now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The ball carrier.
36 yards rushing for now. He has been tremendous all day long.
Brings up 2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to run that man. Looking for Lockett, and he's got it, working his way free across the middle.
Tyler Lockett.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Now an option play, and we'll keep it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd
Good job there
and 12.
defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you got a
46-yard
quarterback who's
line.
waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready.
That's into the hands of Lyle Manor. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard
on the play.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. But they'll get 10 there and leaves him just short for 4th down.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19,
Slot man
Charger.
moves right.
Go.
Now Ward on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert it when they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
First and 10. And running room scares here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Again, it's Harden. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. Only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate is gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he comes back with one complete. And getting this just shy to the field, they'll spot it at the 49. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. Those are the the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Ready! Ready! Ready!
To throw, here's Ward. He completes it to Ridley. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Calvin Ridley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Titans 41.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Roger McCreary there to bring it down defensively.
4 yards.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the line. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Ready! 180! Wait, hunt!
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Ready! 180! Hunt!
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Denver, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.